So now that you know how we put Top Teens TV together, why don't we meet our first top teens? We're riding around downtown Denver on the 16th Street Mall bus. We're going to introduce you to Kadi Horn, who's a junior at York International School in Thornton, and she's doing great things, helping out foster kids by giving them toys and teddy bears.
I took a community service class at my school, and we had to come up with a project idea, and it was just supposed to be kind of hypothetical, like if you started a project, what would it be? 3 siblings of mine are adopted, and so I got to see firsthand what it was like when they first came into our house and they didn't have anything. So I decided that I could do something about that by collecting toys and stuff for them, and that's where the name comes from, Totes and Teddies, and put it all in a little bag for them. And that way they could have something when they were entering a new home. We started by talking to stores and seeing about donations from them. And then as the school year started, I decided I could also do a drive at our school. I was kind of surprised how much we got in the first 2 weeks. I want to try to get it into a couple more schools in other districts. And then also, if this goes successfully, I want to see about expanding to Jefferson County as well.
We've taken the foster children, and it's been a great experience, but it caused a lot of stress for the other children. A lot of things they wouldn't have had to go through either. So I think that her playing the violin helped her handle that.
It's really a life-changing experience to start playing an instrument, because it's something you can continue on through life, even if you're not going to take a career in it. You can join a community orchestra still, and when I go to college, one of my majors is going to be music performance.
Playing an instrument helps them do better academically. It helps them keep focus after school, things to do, and helps them express themselves, handle stress.
And it helped me a lot with leadership too. When you're put in the front of an orchestra and you have to lead the whole section behind you, or if you're doing a solo and you lead the whole orchestra, it also helps me learn to communicate with people better, because I've built a lot of really strong friendships through the orchestras I've been in, especially the Front Range Youth Symphony has been very important to me because it's helped me excel a lot where I might not have been able to if I hadn't have joined it.
Seeing what happens to some children made her angry, and I think that she put that into playing her violin and some of her music instead of using it and turning it in a bad way.
When we first got my foster siblings, I started thinking about how extremely terrifying it would be, because they were taken out of their home in like the middle of the night with nothing with them, and I think it had a really big impact on them because they were just like put into a new place. And so I just thought that that would be like so hard to go through, especially if you're a little kid and you don't have anything at all. I just thought it would be absolutely terrifying. If they had something to fall asleep hugging would be just, I was hoping, like so much more of a comfort to them. We're taking books, toys, and stuffed animals and bags to put them in. The bags are each just gonna have like, for the younger kids, they'll each have like a little book and a bear and another type of toy in the bag, or 2 bears, or we have stuff like this, like it's a bag and a stuffed animal. And then for the older kids, it'll just range more to maybe 2 books and 1 toy or stuff like that, just so they have a slight variety of stuff to have, as well as just having the stuff.
She surprises me all the time. She always wants another challenge, something to give her focus and to help other people.
I'm just kind of hoping to raise awareness and just to make the transition easier for them, because I think if they have an easier time going into foster care, the whole process will be easier, and maybe that they could see it as something more positive, as like a better change in their life than negative.
And another interesting thing about Kadi is she plays her violin, volunteers at a senior center. It's a very wonderful thing. Very proud of you, Kadi. Keep doing what you're doing. And if you want to help Kadi's effort for teddy bears and toys, all you got to do is go to our website, topteenstv.com. We got our email set up so you can talk to Kadi directly. It is totes and teddies at topteenstv.com. Send her an email and you can help Kadi out and help out a bunch of foster children as well.